Yo, what up? How we doing, dudes? Welcome. Yo, Tommy, thank you so much for the sub, bro. 4 months in a row. Dudes, I hope we're doing good. We're sitting down today. I know it's weird, but it's been a night and a day for me. It's been craziness. So we had something happen here. We had like a little bit of a leak, and so I had to diagnose that yesterday night. I was up until like 1, maybe 2 a.m. and then got up super early because they came and fixed the leak. And so your boy is tired, dude. So this might be a short stream because I have to finish up something that I've been working on that has kind of a deadline. And then I have my band meeting after. And so I might, I don't know, we'll see what happens. I might need to still, I don't know, we'll see. I'm going to try not to cancel the meeting with Josh, right? But we'll see what happens. See what happens. I wanted to work on it last night, but I couldn't. We couldn't, dude. It's okay. We're here now. We're going to write some jams. We're going to continue on with the song we've been working on. I'm going to try to add a few more parts. And just see where we can go. Again, you know, no expectations, just writing and adding parts. And, you know, this song is coming out pretty cool. We'll do a context check here in a second, but it's a cool track, man. It's a very cool track. I remember band meetings. So this is like a 2025 band meeting, right? So Josh lives in Canada, and so we do everything through Zoom, and we just kind of chop it up. We talk about plans, or we work on something, or like if Auras has something coming up, we work on that. But I think we are going to be diving more into Oni Noir stuff because it's kind of long overdue. I'm constantly getting hit up for like, yo, when is stuff coming out, bro? And like, this is a good example. Like this song, this might be one of those songs that's coming out soon because it's like, it's right there, you know? And so, yeah. But who was first? Dude, technically, Left Hey was first on YouTube. My guy, what's up? And then Tommy right after, boom, with the sub. He didn't even say nothing. He was just like, bam. Angel, Moisture, Tiger, G-Force, Placidon, Timber. Dudes, I hope we're good. Julia, what is going on, girl? We had one-on-ones yesterday. So much fun, man. I hung out with Daniel. Love hanging out with that guy. So fun. If you didn't know, I do one-on-ones. And so if you're having troubles with something, or like there's some sort of like, maybe you want to see, like, you want me to go through your mix. I like to go through your mix, like on your DAW, right? I love doing that because then we can really fine tune and like figure out what the heck is going on. What's the issue, right? We did that yesterday, and dude, it turns out that the only thing that the homie needed help with was balancing, right? Being aware that balance is such an important thing. And I think, like, I did a video about it a while ago, but I think it's super, super important to get that right, man. It's crazy how important balance is, you know? Yo, Dusker Roth, what up, dude? Akira, dang, for the 6 months in a row, dude. Thank you so much. So grateful, dude. Appreciate you spending your hard-earned dollars, dude, to support the boy and no ads, ad-free life. But let me get you guys a context check real quick, and we'll just kind of start diving in, man. Because again, I don't know how much time I'll have. I'm freaking tired, dude. I'm drinking an energy drink now, so maybe towards the middle I'll get like a little boost. But dude, I was up. I had like 4 hours of sleep. See what happens though. All right. Context check. Sorry if the mix sucks, man. It is what it is, though. We're writing. Julia. I'm going to read that out loud. So Julia says, Chris, I want to tell you something nice. I've been studying for a year already, music production courses, and my online courses include 8 offline classes and a music studio. That's amazing. So, when I came to my first class and told about my preferences and the things I do, who I watch and who inspires me, I told them about you, and I was quite shocked that my teacher said that he also watches your content and learned a lot from you. Wow. This is insane because in such music studios are usually the dudes who do EDM. That's insane. That's crazy, Julia. I was just talking to Daniel about that. And I mean, here's the thing. I'm not anything special, man. I'm just a guy that likes to produce music, and I document it online, right? I document my process and progress online, publicly, right? And yeah, it's crazy, man. It's crazy to see the people that come into my one-on-ones. Like, I won't recognize the name. Like, I usually don't look at the names right before. I'll just kind of just join it, right? But there has been some people, when I join these one-on-ones, I'm like, you're here? You're here getting a one-on-one from me? It's crazy, dude. And so, if you are wanting to do stuff like this, man, the biggest thing is just consistency, right? Live it and breathe it. Like, this is when I first got started, like I'm trying to chill now because of, like, trying to avoid burnout. Like, I'm not burnt out, but I want to try to not get there. And so I've been chilling a little bit, but there was a point when I first started doing this where I was streaming every day for 4 hours. But then I started making reels because for me it was like, I just want to stream. I'm just going to stream because I feel like I thrive the best on stream because you get to know who I am, and I don't have to like talk to a camera and be like, hey guys, I've gotten better at it. But after that I was like, okay, I need to start making content. Well, I started making content from my streams, and I just kept doing it. There was a point where I was making a new Instagram reel every other day. Now that was probably the hardest. That was the hardest thing to do, man. I I don't know how I did it. I want to try to get back there, but not like as crazy. Um, and I'm trying to make my reels a little bit more like quality, right? And so, but at that same time, trying to not overthink it. And I've been doing that a lot recently. Like it's gotten so much better. But there was a time where I was just overthinking everything, and I was like, what am I doing, dude? I just gotta keep doing what I've been doing. Like just be me, do the thing. And my last reel I put out, it was kind of a good example of that. And just keep going, man. It's been awesome. I'm just grateful that you guys trust me, but also that you guys learn stuff because again, I don't claim to know anything. I'm just kind of showing you what I do. So again, very grateful, man. It's actually insane how productive you are and you really inspire people. You are special for everyone here. That means the world to me, for real. So grateful, man. Yeah. I'm going to play live tomorrow at a pretty huge local festival. Currently, I'm chilling at the lakeside, but the stream isn't going to watch itself. AXURE. Dude, that's going to be sick, bro. Oh, man. That's going to be... Let us know how it goes. Make sure that you take pics or it didn't happen, bro. You know what I mean? Like, if I wish you live close, because I'd be like, dude, give me a press pass. I'll go take pics of you, bro. You know, I love doing that, but wow. Tommy says, Chris teaching the teachers, dude. I mean, here's the thing is, I learn from tons of people as well. I think that you need to constantly stay in this mindset of always willing to learn. When you go to learn something from someone, put into your mind that you don't know anything. And so you can kind of absorb as much as you can. Always come with the mindset of like, I don't know nothing. And then you're going to learn even more. Or a different way to do something that you already do. That might be more efficient, might not, but there's probably a little trick in there. Always be willing to learn, man. Always, 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 always. Because you'll just get better. Open mind, open mind. Yo, Ruben, what up? He said, gang. Yeah, we're back in the chair, dude. It's been a long night. We had a little bit of a leak that they fixed this morning, but I was up last night because we were trying to like diagnose it and just like assess the situation. Anyways. Yeah, this mix is pretty good. I was messing with the guitars and I feel like I shouldn't have.
3 months, boys.
But, I don't have anything crazy. I feel like it's missing a little bit of its like low end. I mean, not low end, it's high end. Brace yourself. Look at this tone match, dude. Oh. I gotta fix this. Let me fix that right now. Because these basses are kind of like incorrect. It doesn't match the guitar correctly. And so let me fix that. Yeah, there's something like right here going on. Maybe what I'll do is I'll do this, and then I'll just kind of fine tune it. So I'm going to right click, assign track color to clip. Ba baby, ba baby. wonder if I should keep... These need to go away because those are key switches. Yeah. Okay, I didn't think it was going to be that easy. Oh. It's missing something right there. Ah. Maranat. Okay. What is your approach when in the EQ? What is your approach in the EQ department? Usually when what I do is lowering those frequencies that are higher in the mix and increase the ones that are low in order to make more complete sounding stem. What do you think? Bro, it really depends on the sound, right? It depends on what it is that you're trying to either fix or whatever, right? I do different stages of EQ sometimes. Like for example, you'll see on my guitars, I have like a little bit of a fixing thing, and then maybe even more fixing sometimes. I'll do multiple stages, and then like this one, I'm like boosting and like doing some finer tuning, right? And so it really depends, man. On my drums, so I'm using the Monarch kit from RS Drums, and I don't have it routed out because I want to just try and keep this light. That being said, I'm working on something special with RS Drums that will make this so much easier. That's honestly why I might need to shorten the stream today because I have to work on that. And yeah, but anyways, this is the Rock Metal Core 2 preset. And then I just treated this as if it was like a drum bus, right? So all the stuff on here, this is drum bus stuff, right? But you can see it again, here's another stage of EQing. I have 3 stages. So I'm doing some side processing on the cymbals. This is my way of like EQing the cymbals, right? RS Drum's coming out with another library. They are. They'll tease it every once in a while. And I don't know how much I can share. I don't want to be the guy that's like, you know, it's like, I don't know. Dude, that whammy pedal you uploaded yesterday. Which one, Des? I uploaded yesterday? Maybe it was the day before yesterday? Yeah, dude. I love that. I love it so much. Speaking of, I sent a video on TikTok that would improve drum realism and writing speed. Is it a meme, or are you being for real? I'm looking forward to especially. Yeah, dude. I'm excited. I can't wait, man. It's both. Okay. But yeah, this was my way of kind of like combating stuff on the sides. Like I could probably bring this in more, but this is again, you could see I'm on mid side or whatever, and so. But here's what they sound like. They're not fully tuned in, but I was just trying to be quick. Like for example, I would probably turn down that room a little bit. I'll do that right now. So, bleed. We need to find out where that kick is coming from because it's kind of crazy. Like that one. Like that one. It's probably far room. Yeah. I like to get weird on the far room. I really like the way Anup's far rooms sound. And so what I need to do is I need to come into the bleed far room and just turn the kick down a little bit. It looks a little intimidating, these, but it really is self-explanatory. Far room, bleed control, and then here's all your stuff, right? Yeah, that's actually a lot better. So if I go into mixer, far room, it was here. So I'm going to turn down some of the cymbals as well. Oh, that's the wrong thing. I'm holding control and clicking. Crash, already turned that one down. This one down a little bit more too. I kind of want to keep, I want this to be like a shell focused. You know what I mean? So I want this to be like the, and I will experiment with like where I put this, because now that this mainly has snare, I could probably get away with putting more in there. Yeah, so my guitars, I feel like there's not a lot of clarity, or like if I bring this down, but I feel like it's not in the same like room. I was talking to Daniel about this yesterday on like, making the clarity of everything the same, um like making the clarity similar for everything and then doing like a master clarity, you know? I've been experimenting with that anyways, just to see like what I've been doing that for vocals and it's been helping a ton actually. So I'll try to like make the clarity similar to everything else in the mix, and then I'll do a master clarity. And it's been pretty good, but I feel like the clarity of the guitars is too much for the overall sound. You know what I mean? Like, that's better. That's better. All right, this isn't about mixing. I'm sorry. Let's get another context check, but I know I want it to get weird here. But I think another thing that I should probably do is get rid of these high notes on this sub for now. C3. Okay. Let's see. What is Jäger saying? Hey, Chris, you're not in a shirt. I'm in a shirt, dude. It just kind of doesn't have sleeves right now. I just got back from the gym, you know? Like, I woke up and I was like, well, I'm going to go to the gym. And so, flex the try. Dude, it was a push day, dude. And I did the tricep machine, the machine where you do these, right? I was super proud of myself because I did like 6 plates, dude. 645s. I was like, yeah, yeah. And it was fun. Felt good. Yeah. Gotta sit down, dude. We're tired today. We're tired, bro. Okay. Another context check. I think this is feeling good. I think these are okay. Keep an eye on this, though. Let's see if it feels weird. And so, let's see. Fit for Saturday 40. Easy, bro. Easy. I wonder if we do. So, you know what we should do? I'm just going to do this so we can kind of like just understand what we're working with here and where, like, what I'm hearing. So I'm going to do intro. It's going to be my intro here. And then this next one, this is going to be like, I call it all in because that's when like the band comes in and, you know, it gets weird. It gets a little cray cray. Now I have this going twice and I like it twice because I don't know, I really love EDM and I feel like with EDM, they kind of like, you kind of just live in that moment for a little bit, which I love. But what I need to do, and I'll probably make a note, let's see, mutate these drums. And then I'm going to turn it red. I stopped doing that. I need to do it again. Anything that I know needs some like fixing or like attention, I'll try to change the color. And then this is like a verse, but like verse break. Screaming vocals, question mark. I think it would be sick because again, let me play this part and you'll kind of hear it now that I said that. So then this this is where I'm kind of like it can really go anywhere, but what I'm thinking is we go like verse, right? And then this could possibly be like a mini breakdown pre-chorus thing maybe. I don't know, let me know what you think. Now that I put that there, let me know. I think this can just be verse as well. Verse, dude. Because I think from here I want to do something here that maybe, I don't know, maybe it's a break because it's just been so on the entire time. You know? Let's do another context check now that we can see these little titles up here. And since we have those little titles up there, you'll kind of hopefully be able to feel if that's what you think it is, or you know, if we're on the same page here. So I'm gonna do this. We're gonna take a listen. Also, Kira, thanks, dude. Yeah, Audience ID 14. I want to get a UAD at some point. At some point, we'll see what happens. You know, I'm kind of like waiting to get it because like maybe I can work out some sort of deal with them. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe I know someone. You know, I know a guy who knows a guy who knows a guy. You know, chances are Cole probably knows him, dude. I don't know. We'll see. But pay attention to these, okay? Pay attention to these up here. Okay? Intro, all in, right? Half speed the riff, write a new pattern and add some chords. Now, what would that be though? How do you say that? AXURE? What would that be considered, right? You have to think about the context of what we're going to be doing next. And if we're just putting a riff in there to put a riff in there, or we have like there's specific intentions that we are trying to meet, or like, you know, like a chorus or something like that, okay? So think about that too. Like right now we're in intro verse. Do we go pre-chorus chorus? Do we go chorus? Because this song is kind of like all in. And so it's so clean and silent. I don't record instruments, and so I don't have to deal with that. I only record this, and it's sounds great. But I'm using the Slate ML1 microphone. I love this thing, man. I really love the way my vocals sound through it, and I don't have to get crazy with EQ. Love this thing, dude. Anyways, context check. Keep in mind where we should go next, and if what I labeled it is what you think it is. Okay? Yeah, Monarch Kit is huge. They really took their time on these samples, which is why I love it. In my opinion, I think these have the best sounding hi-hats. Like, Monarch has the best sounding hi-hats out of like any e-kit, or I mean virtual library that I've heard. And I have a lot, but I love the hi-hats, man. They're so legit. Anyways, context check, sorry. Here we go.
Chat! Something's not right. The spaghetti is moving again. Unauthorized pasta detected. Slid under my desk, whispered tax evasion, and vanished into the wall.
I tried reasoning with it. I offered pesto. It wanted vengeance.
And just when we thought it was over, Red logged on. Open 27 Chrome tabs. All were just slow cooker recipes. Suspicious.
At 3:14, the toaster
Cut it off. It was too long. Oh my gosh, dude. Corny, thank you so much, bro, for the... Dude, 15 months in a row from Corny. Wow, bro. I'm so grateful, dude. Thank you. So, Corny, actually, before he hits, like, when he hits sub, he's able to type some stuff out. Now, I use Monster TTS. And so don't forget, if you do sub, then type something out. And usually Brian will say something, or if you go to the link below, then you can kind of do what you could do what Corny did. You can add special voices and, get weird. Just don't get too weird, because it'll get filtered out. So, but Corny, bro, I'm so grateful for you, man. Thank you, dude. I'd personally remove all that dialogue, Arthur said. I got you. Let's do another context check. We had a proper introduction. Corny has entered chat, dude. You know what I mean? I know, SO. Also, did I forgot to say thank you, dude? Thank you for the sub, bro. If I forgot to say thank you. All right. Here we go. Corny, we're doing a context check. Let me know if you think these labels here are what you think that they are as well, like intro, all in, and stuff like that. Here we go. What do you think? What do you think? Yo, thanks, Corny. We're making progress, dude. Now, I'm struggling to hear what happens next. Now, what I'm hearing is like screaming vocals through this whole thing, bro. This whole thing, screaming vocals from here to here, dude. I'm gonna go from here again one more time to see if I can hear anything next. Yeah, so corny. That's what I keep hearing too. And you know, it's funny to think about is like low key, like Arthur was right. Like it needs to go into something pretty crazy there. Like not anything crazy, crazy, but I think you're right when like it needs like a da 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 da. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. See, Arthur, so yes, that's what I'm thinking as well. But I feel like this still wants to like get weird, dude. And so again, I think you're definitely onto something. So we do like breakdown. We just go straight into breakdown right here. Dun dan ba-da-dum, bam din dan dun da-da-dum. Okay. This is my roommate about our leak. I had a leak last night, dude. And I was so scared. I mean, it was such a small leak where I was like, I'm just gonna wait, but something was telling me, no, no, no. Like just take care of it, dude. I'm glad I did. I mean, I didn't, they did, right? Because I didn't know how to do that stuff. I didn't want to break it. I could have YouTubed it. But anyways. Okay. So da 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 da. No freaking way, Julia. I know that freaking dude. I kept liking songs on my day list, and that was one of my day lists, and I kept liking it. And I was like, okay, I just need to like save this whole preset. And what's cool about Spotify is they have like they I didn't mean to do that. Close. They have this I don't know if it's like they call it like a magic shuffle or something like that. I'll put that playlist in there again so you guys can jam it. But this was one of my day lists, and I keep adding to it because of this like magic shuffle. Here you go, dudes. But this is very like I was listening to Loath today for a specific reason. But anyways, so this preset was this was one of my day lists, and I made it a because it was like Vampire Wednesday night or something, and I was like, say less. But this here, it's like a you see how it has like this little star? I think it's like a magic shuffle thing. And so I think what happens is it goes out of this playlist and like, what about this? What about this? And it'll keep going to your playlist, and then eventually it'll go out and then grab something else. And so if you hit add, you'll just continue to add to this playlist, which is tight. And so, yeah, definitely check it out. What's your favorite dinosaur? I don't know if I have a favorite dinosaur moisture. Maybe the one that the 3D printed dinosaur, if you know what I mean. Go and Google it. The 3D printed dinosaur, that's my favorite one. Okay, so let's think of some stutter stuff. You know what's helping us with that like really like stuttery sound is these samples in the producer in the Patreon sample packs. But also what happens here is my lead guitar And so that helps a lot, man. It helps a lot with that sound. And then I have this going here. It's almost like some sort of like post-apocalyptic like siren or alarm going off, right? But what's cool is in the mix, you can't really hear it. You can kind of feel it because then when it goes away, this part feels thicker. Let me know if you feel it. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? It's called Smart Shuffle. Thank you, Smart Shuffle. It just comes up with more specific suggestions based on your existing cue. Thank you, Arthur. Chris, I think your writing style would work amazingly for film and video games. I know, bro. I would love to, man. I'm just going to put that out there. Anyone watching the stream, if you need video game music, I want to do one in my life at least, you know? And so let's mark this day, dude. Maybe one day be like, hey, dudes, I'm doing freaking sounds for freaking, I don't know, something. Cyberpunk wants some sounds. That would be sick. That would be insane, dude. Can't hear it. Yeah, you can't hear it, but you can feel it. It's so weird. Like if I got rid of it, you would definitely feel it. So we can come up with our own little thing here, or we can check out what the groove packs have. So RS Drums has some pretty sweet groove packs, man. And what's nice about these groove packs is they try to make it for, you know, as many platforms as they could, or like drum library platforms as they could, which is awesome. So you're not, you know, limited to just using these groove packs in Monarch kit or just RS Drums, right? So what you've been hearing has been the Brody Taylor signature groove pack. So freaking good, dude. Now I have a code. If you wanted to get this, it's just Badan24. I think you'll get a discount off this. You'll get a discount off Monarch kit. And it helps your boy out. And so they have GGD, Mixwave, Bogrun Digital, Tune Track, and then RS Drums. It comes with a whole bunch of cool stuff. Blast beats. So we are in 150. So maybe prog metal grooves. What's this? No, we need like something crazy. So this is in 7/4. Do we get weird? I want something pretty crazy. Maybe we just look at these blast beats. What's in here? Oh, did you hear those ghost notes, dude? The ghost notes on the Monarch kit are stupid, bro. It's because they have a center and a rim. Give me a center and a rim in every freaking drum library, man. Okay? Thanks. Love you. Bye. I like this one, but I want to mess with the kick pattern a little bit. But this is giving us a good starting point. What's nice is they give you fills too. Like they hooked it up. Oh. Oh, shut up. Putting that there. Anytime they go into a triplet fill, Gosh. I've been trying to incorporate triplet fills into like my programming, and it's been like the level up that my productions and like my drum programming has sounded since I started literally just changing the grid. Right click, triplets. Done. Center for ghosts and rim for main hits. Yes, please. Yes, please. Okay, now just to test waters before we start diving into the kick pattern, because I think I want it to be faster. And so, or they might be having a sale soon. I think you're right. But they're working on a little something. And your boy may or may not be involved. Rims for everything. Is that what? Never mind. Okay, let's listen, dude. Context check. Damn. Come on. Okay. I've been liking what I feel like you can see this better. And so I'm going to just kind of like keep this here like this. And then like this. Nothing. Corny, nothing, dude. I didn't say nothing. Okay. One more from the top, because maybe we have some new people. And I like this. This song is sounding thick. Thick. Let me make sure these are loud enough really quick. Oh, they're not even doing anything. Why are they not doing anything? Did something happen to them? Did I ruin it somehow? Did I screw something up? Look, it looks blank. That's weird. I was wondering why it wasn't playing. Okay, I'm gonna reverse. Oh, this might be a bug, dude. Okay, we're back. We're back. No, it might have been a bug. I might have to let Ableton know. That's interesting. Okay, so I actually signed up for their beta team and got approved, but I haven't been getting the betas. So I'm scared because of the Patreon homies. You know, I want to make stuff for the Patreon homies. But I know I could like submit this and I think it'll go through, you know? All right. Here we go. Let's see how we feel about that drum groove at the end. Oh, yeah, dude. Oosh! It's about to get weird. Five. Da 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 da. Okay, I'm just gonna kind of like... Just let me cook for a sec, alright? I think I know what I want. Maybe I don't. And then oh, da 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 da. I'm trying to think like Brody a little bit, which is kind of actually kind of cool to think about. Like if you try to, like, what do I think Brody would do here? It might not be that, but at least it'll give you some sort of like something to keep you going if you're stuck, right? Like for me, for the longest time was like, what would Nate Bulla do here? I still do that all the time. But in this case, I think thinking, what would Brody do here, might give us a little bit different context. You know what I mean? There's a snare I want here. Ooh. I want a rim shot. Where's Renzo, dude? I mean, a rim. I want a flam shot. Lamb chops? You guys ever seen lamb chop? What about flam chop? You know what I'm saying? Ooh! Again, I don't have this routed out, dudes, and it sounds stupid. This needs to be a right hit, because if that was me, you can go anyway, whatever your main hand is. So I think we'll go right. Okay, another thing that I'm thinking about, maybe some of these could be like some floor tom stuff, or like some just tom stuff. God, maybe I can do, instead of that, we'll go. Oh, interesting. This has to go the other way, because I still want that China. Because, like, that, I mean, that's probably possible. I think this might be easier to play. Oh, my bad. Dum dum. I might not be able to do it. I thought it was going to be cooler. So just blast the snare. Uh-oh. What did Demon clip, bro?
I'm getting old, but enjoying it to the max with these evening filling chats.
Exactly. Appreciate you, dude. 3 months in a row. But he has a clip. What's this clip, dude? Think I know what I want? Maybe I don't. What do I even say, dude? Yo, Spade, what up, homie? How we doing? How we doing? Kicks might be enough. I know. Okay, let's not overthink this. See, I'm already overthinking. Thanks for getting me out, dude. It sounds like it's mine too, dude. Okay, so ba, ba, ba. That might be too much. I'm overthinking this. Let's keep it here for now, because I think I have an idea. Or like the lead guitar or something, or like a clean guitar. This is about to get nutty, dude. Palm mute short. Palm mute. Got a strum. I have to kind of like... Oh, I screwed this up. Let's go back. Let's go back in time. We're going back in time. There we go. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to... Because I think the palm mutes, yes, they work. They're good enough for now. I'll worry about what they sound like and all that crap later. But it's good enough to where I can continue on. But I think what I want to do... Like a battle, like a dad. I always like doing that. Nah, nah. I do this. I like the way it sounds with virtual guitar, but of course, this would be played differently. I remember I had someone like post a comment. They were like, "Can't do that." I was like, "I did, I did," and you have to keep listening to it. Ba-da-dum-dum-da-dum, dum-dum-da-dum. So maybe right here. Ba-dum. Yes. So right where that snare hits, dude. Oh, okay. I didn't mean for that to happen, but maybe that gave me an idea to try effects high. I always like to try effects high, see if I can like I think we have to change the note. I'm not willing to fully discount this right away yet. Now, there's nothing saying that we can't do that. That maybe we'll do harmonic instead. Sick. You know what I've been experimenting with? So, listen to this riff. Listen how much louder this is. So, inside Ableton, we go to envelopes, we go to mixer, and then we go to track volume. And I can take this and turn it down. And this automation will live on this clip now. This is something I just recently started doing. Game changer. Ba-da-da-da-da-da. So this, I think these need to ring out. Some sort of ringing out needs to happen here. Here we go. Legado. Ba-da-da-da-da-da. So what if we go na-na-na-na? Yeah. Where does that snare hit? Here? Nope. Ooh. Maybe we do right there. I don't know. I'm gonna try it. You can see I'm just kind of like seeing what happens, dude. Julia, let's go. Now, okay, I have an idea. What if we go? I wish I can. I need to figure out the MPE crap. Because I want those to kind of like bend differently. And so. But what I want to do, and maybe we can mess around with... How come I couldn't hear that? What's not working? Oh! I see. I see, says the blind man. Do I have something? Oh, this is not even... I think maybe I was trying something. Always check your automations, dude. Too pretty. So I gotta, my focus changes. So now we're focused on there. Let's go. I like those notes. What if we try that? Da, 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 da. What's going on, dude? What's going on? What are the odds, bro? What are the odds? How the heck are we doing? Thank you so much for the raid, Cole. I hope you're doing super well, man. Look at all the new follows. Thank you guys so much. You're the best. You're the freaking best. So, if you don't know me, my name is Chris. I am a music producer. And I actually, my biggest thing is showing people that, you know, you can do it too. And so a lot of times during these streams, we're writing jams. Every Saturday is cool because we do community jams. And so if you're a songwriter and you don't have anyone to show your music to, well, show it to us, bro. And we'll check it out. So check out the Discord, bro, Cole. You're the best, dude. Look at all these new follows. So grateful. Let me give you guys a little context check. We're working on something weird right now. Cole, dude, you don't need an invite, bro. That's pretty nice. What do you think of that? Let me put this in there before I forget. Da, 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 da. So, one thing that you'll notice with me is I write everything in MIDI. And so let me just put this in there and I'll show you what we've been working on. I've been working on this the past few streams. But check it out. Check it out. Let me know what you think. And again, if you're another songwriter, chances are you probably are because you hang out with Cole, and Cole also does this. But you could just be one of his gaming homies. Is that Serum? Bro, no. This is Session Guitarist Electric Mint. But I'm going into Gojira. And it sounds insane. So let me bring down this so you can hear what it sounds like. Oh, I don't want to show you just yet. So let's do maybe this. I got to figure this out. Anyways, let me give you guys a context check for those of you just joining us, man. Again, Cole, thanks so much for the freaking raid, man. And thank you for the new followers. Welcome, dudes. Hopefully you dig this. Let's see. Here we go. Bam. Ratcha. Boop. Oh. Okay. For reals this time. We're working on this part. That actually freaking works, bro. Do you use third-party IRs, or is that the default from Gojira? For the cleans, that's default, dude. So that clean preset is actually that particular clean preset is on my Patreon. So if you have Gojira, you can grab it. My rhythm guitars are mixed wave Mike Stringer. Sounds ridiculous. I love the Gojira plugin. I know, dude. Gojira plugin, I've used it so much. I'm trying to kind of like branch out a little bit. That's why I'm using the Mike Stringer for my rhythm stuff. So like, for example, this stuff is Mike Stringer. Let me preface this again for the new homies. This is all MIDI guitar. And it's just a DI guitar. I find for me, coming up with like riffs and songwriting, it's really fast for me to come up with stuff like this because I personally love writing MIDI stuff, like MIDI whatever, you know, because I can get as detailed or as simple or whatever as I want, and I'm not limited by my lack of skills. Because I mean, that's why I'm telling Cole like he needs to get on some of my songs, because I'm not the best guitarist, dude. I just like writing songs, and so that's why I do this. But that being said, that means that you can do this too. Anyone can do this. And so again, if you've been wanting to write some crazy metal, well, you can. Just get you a MIDI guitar, MIDI drums, MIDI bass, and you're ready to go, dude. You're ready! Anyways, so this is Mike Stringer. I have a DI fix on there, which essentially is like going into a preamp before you go, like you'll go like preamp, interface, and then like your amp or whatever, right? So then I'm going into Mike Stringer. So in this case, I'm going, you know, guitar, preamp, or DI Fix. Thanks, Colin. Mix Wave. And then I'm going into IRDX. This is something I've been testing out. It's actually pretty sick. It's insane. Spade. I have my IR is in there that I use for my rhythms, and my rhythm Gojira preset is for my rhythms. And the Gojira preset is literally like I've been using that for a while. I would say the most recent one. I mean, I use the Gojira preset so much, dude. That's why I was like, okay, I need to try something else. But like, for example, I believe this is Gojira. This song. Brace yourself. Oh yeah, dudes, follow the Instagram. Yeah, that one's Gojira. But the reason why I say to follow the Instagram is that's kind of where I showcase a lot of what goes on the stream. And so you could see the ridiculousness that is my Instagram. This was the last one that I did. Sam,
I got some new synths.
thanks for chilling, bro.
I want to get weird. Pitch bends plus whammy pedal. Yes!
So, something cool. Corey liked it. You guys know who Corey is? He's just, he does some stuff for Starset. Come on, dude. What is life? Insane. Anyways, be sure to follow the gram, dudes. I am on TikTok too now. I started the TikTok. I actually had a video go to almost 20,000 views. So that was tight on TikTok. Let's go. Anyways, let's do this clean, man. Let's get this clean in here. And look at, stream has been so sick, man. I didn't realize that we're already kind of like coming close to, like I would be rating Cole right now. I think that we might need to space these out. Let's see. Because right now, this is what it sounds like. Let's play just the bass so we don't get distracted from everything else. Ooh, that actually might work. Doesn't have to get crazy. Yeah. Where is this at? Ba-da-da-da-da. There it is. Oh. Yo, Steve. Thank you so much for chilling for as long as you could, bro. Very, very grateful. Appreciate you, homie. Honestly, I don't know if I can join any more of your streams. My neck is going to be worn out before. I know, bro. About to break your neck, dude. Oh, we're on finger. We need to be on plectrum. That's the cool thing about this. There it is. Let's see. Now, something I like to experiment with is doing the octave thing. Humanizing. Randomize. Okay, this is good for now. I don't even know if it's going to work. Let's see. You should add neck braces to your merch. I'm actually practicing my screams on this, and my dog walking neighbor is looking at me funny. What's going on, John? John! I can imagine that. Hey, John. Spade says, oh, I have a question about the whammy pedal on the plugin. How do you get it to work without an actual pedal? Or do you need a pedal to work it? A lot of it comes down to just automating it, dude. So, like, for example, in Ableton, you'll just go into, I think it's called, I don't remember what it's called in Gojira. But you can just automate it, dude. That's how I go about doing it. But what I've been recently doing is automating clip side. And so what I mean by that is like going into the clip here, into the MIDI, you go to envelopes, and you can change, like you can just come in here and change, you know, for example, like if we go into, let's see, I don't know if I can do, I don't think Mike Stringer really has anything to automate. I don't think. But this is how I would go about doing it from here. John, pick up your dog's pile of shit. Dude, it's too visual for me. Okay, let's see if this will work in here. I don't even know if it's going to work. We might have to level it in. Let's see. Yeah, I got to fix that. This doesn't sound that cool. Let's see if we can grab Gojira and just use the... Just so I can kind of like show you how I would go about using it. So this. We're just going to double click to disable all this stuff. I wish and hope that by doing that, I lighten the load of this, of like the processing on this. I really don't know though. But for example, there it is. Get over here. Get over here. I need to freaking add some sound clips. I'm sorry, dudes. I think it might have been AXURE or someone that was like, I have like 20,000 points. What do I want to spend it on something. Okay, so now you can see here, it says Gojira X wow pedal. So this is cool. We're getting somewhere. Now, it looks like we can only adjust this, but what you can do is if you go here and you get this arrow and you open it more, you hit configure, you turn it green, and so now anything you move, it's going to add it to your automation stuff. So like if I move this knob, now the mix is going to be in there. I can change this. And so now these essentially become things you can automate. And so let's see if that's still possible. Because again, this whole clip thing is new to me. There it is. Look at that. I just created these. I feel like I'm a programmer. But essentially, so wow active, yes, right? And then wow pedal, I think what I'll do is we do something like, just to see if it works. And then wow active, I only want it to be active during that point. Wow mix. Okay, so I need to, let me turn this on. Where is it at? Okay, so this isn't moving. There we go. So it's there, that might be a bug too. That's cool. But what I like to do, I learned this from Buster. Mr. Buster, old at home, man. Let me get out of full screen. I'm going to add a return track. And then I also need a review. I need to view my return text. That's probably what. Because they're already there by default. But I need to go into arrangement track controls. And then we got to show. Now they're there. Now they're there. Now they're there. Who's out? Who's leaving? Sleep well. Who's leaving? Procrastinating, go to bed for 2 hours. Hey, Corny, thanks for chilling, dude. I know it's late for you. I've had to go on late a little bit, and so makes it look so. Yeah, so I think there was like a bug where I had to like move it and power it on, and then it caught it. And so just keep that in mind. If yours doesn't work, you might have to do that. Yeah, I saw that. It's Shift Alt R or something like that. So rather than that, I'm just going to grab this, and then I'm going to put a shimmer on. Shimmer me timbers, if you will. If you know what that's from. Did they say something else? But if you know what that's from, then we have the same type of humor, dude. So I'm going to go mix all the way up, low cut, and then let's go big stereo, dual, dark. Then during this part, I think I can add the return. He's back, dude. Ruben's back, dude. So, okay, mixer, B return. I want A return. Okay, so it's not seeing it. I gotta figure out why it's not seeing it. Yo, follower, Troyal Records. T-Royal Records. Troyal? Maybe your name's Troy? What's up, dude? Thanks for the follow, man. Okay, maybe this isn't... I won't be able to do this clip side, but that's not a big deal. Because then I can just come on into here, and then we just have to click on this, and then zoom in, highlight this. Oh, it's not even doing it. I wonder why that is. It's because I'm soloed. No, it's still not doing it. Okay, it's not me. It's not me, it's you, dude. Is that another bug? This should be working. What am I doing wrong? Thank you, Julia. I'm going to try to put this on B. Okay, it doesn't like A for some reason. All right, I'm not even going to worry about it. We're just going to go to A, and we're going to do this. And I'm going to bring this all the way down, and then... Yep, so now, sometimes... Okay, now we got it working. Now she's working. We're gonna go back into Gojira, and I'm gonna fix this to something a little cooler. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe we just go up, huh? We can also go down. So the setup on that is kind of ridiculous, but it's... Oh, that's pretty cool. The double down. Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. Now we're just getting ridiculous, huh? You can see how you can kind of just get crazy with this. But I also have it going through this shimmer. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah. That's crazy. I like that. Bam. Oh, this stays down. Then we go back to active on this. How weird can we get on this? So many hot... Dude, I already gotta go pee, dude. I thought you said, drink again! Drink again! What happens if we go to WoW mode? I don't know what this is gonna do, but it might screw everything up. Oh, it's because I'm in, Alright, I'm just going to leave that there for now. We're getting really ridiculous, but it's fine. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into my track volume. I'm going to bring the volume down. Similar to the other one. Oh, you know what I can do? Now we're getting crazy into automation, but I'm not... It's fine. I think this is all cool learning, especially if you want to try to do this. It's similar to like a little bit of something that Buster would do, right? Give him a 20. No, please. I gotta pee, dude. Oh, he already did. Oh, I gotta pee, dude. Your boy's gotta pee. That's pretty cool, huh? Maybe eighth notes? Dotted eighths? Dotted sixteenths? That's cool. So I'm gonna say there. So I have a device on. I'm just gonna hit it off and on, and you can see the automation up here. It's doing a thing. So if I do this, I turn it off, and then I just turn it on where I want it. Boop. And then I want this to come back here. You know what I should also do? Just to make it weird. So Dr. Drive, I'm sure you guys know about Dr. Drive. It's free. It's like a Horizon devices, but free. I'm going to put this before. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Now, I only want to use this for some things. We'll figure out what, but I know that I want it at least on this part, because this is our, like... We're getting all thal on this, dude. Down. Who makes Dr. Drive? I don't know. Just type in, like, Dr. Drive pedal free in Google. Yo, Marlon, what up, dude? Mitchell! Those drums hit hard. Believe it or not, bro, I didn't route the drums out. It has, like, a very cheap drum bus on it that I didn't really, like, do too crazy. But this is, Give it a sec. Give it a sec. Give it a sec. Give it a sec. I haven't opened it up for a bit. There it is. This is the Monarch kit from RS Drums. And this is the Rock Metalcore 2 preset. And I just did some levels in here, but it's not routed. And I have a little cheap drum bus, which I'll show you real quick. Sounds great. Now I have a discount code, affiliate code, Badan24 if you want to check it out. Also, I'm using drum grooves, same thing, right? You get the drum grooves. They work for RS Drums, GGD, Mixwave, Bogren, Digital, TuneTrack. That discount works on these too. And so, yes, please. Anyways, let's get a context check. I'm going to go pee real quick. Let's see what happens. BRB. Here we go. Something happened. Something happened. Something happened. It started happening, but I was already peeing, dude. So I just had to let it happen. I need to... Oh, does that mean I need to go into all of these clips and, like... I might need to go into these clips and make sure that Archetype Gojira... You know what I could possibly do? I can just go into Gojira and do like a power off until we get here. That might work. Yeah. Okay. Sick. That was easy. Yeah, dude, I was pushing hard. I was like, this sounds lame! Get out of me! Ah, okay, okay. I need to go in here and make sure that Gojira is powered off as soon as it goes. So I only need it on these two parts. What's so cool about having RS drums like already sounding good and not having to process is it leaves me more room so I can get more creative and not worry about my processing. Legato? Palm mute, hard sustain. Oh. That sounds brutal because of that Dr. Drive, dude. Now I have Dr. Drive going before Gojira. Just so you know. We're trying to get thicker than a snicker right here, dude. Da-da-da-da. So this needs to be... So let's go hard sustain, palm mute, hard sustain, palm mute. I think what'll need to happen is I might need to have Dr. Drive turn off during these because it's just a little too much. And so, okay, Dr. Drive has the power on. So now I can go into Dr. Drive. And then during... Oh, it's so hard to see, man. I'm going to turn it off here. Yeah. And so, did you get his How It's Done course? That like $300 course? Bro, there's so many like tricks. I know, dude. It was expensive, but I was like, I need to know. I need to know. And technically, like, it's a part of my job. And so, like, that's cool. I'm going to leave it there. I don't know how much I can say about that. You know what I mean? Like, this is what I do for a living now, you know? I think I want to bring up the gain a little bit on this. Exactly, Tiger. You picked up what I was putting down, dude. Yeah. Who's leaving? Moisture? You're out of here? Dude. We'll see you soon, man. We'll see you in a few days. We'll see you on Saturday. Saturday is Community Jams Day, and I got to get off here soon anyways. I said I was going to leave early because I have to get that stuff going. That little thing that I'm working on. So let's get another context check. We'll call it good for now. But this track is nuts, man. We're really putting the focus on this track. We're only a minute in, dude. And it's sounding nutty. So nutty. But keep in mind, this fill is going to stay here, I think. But let's do this. Let's actually go here because I feel like it's going to be... Still, oh, I do owe push-ups. Frick! All right. I'll do those push-ups. Ah! Oh, dude, it can go breakdown again. I'm not meaning for this to be Thal, but whatever. I said no expectations, right? When I wrote this, like, this is sick, man. This is turning out really cool. For the last few songs that I've been writing, like I've been like setting expectations, and it got me nowhere, bro. And so what's nice is I'm just kind of like, okay, let's see where it goes, you know? Yeah. It really just kind of must push up in the time of the drums. Ooh, I should have done that. That would have been crazy, dude. You know what I've been doing? I've been practicing going like underhand push-ups, but lower. And so like push-ups, for that, any of you who, you know, want to get into push-ups, under your chest, that's about where you want to be, because you don't want to be like this. You know what I mean? You want to be like this. But I've been trying to go underhand and lower. And so it's ridiculous. Anyways, welcome to my OCD life, where I get obsessed with these things. I used to do calisthenics. Me too, dude. I still kind of do it, but I changed gyms, and so I haven't been like doing it as much. Diamond push-ups are sick. I can do those for show. I've been getting that for show. I'm gonna show off a little bit. Those of you who have been in the stream, you're probably gonna know what I'm about to show you. But for those of you who are new, it's kind of a ways down. I don't really showcase like what I can do at the gym. I should though. I think it'll help people like who are like, man, I should go to the gym. I don't know. Blah, blah. Here's one of them. This is me pulling 200. 200. £200, dude. Sorry for the noise. Yes, please. This is the one I wanted to show you. I've been working on that for so long, dude. Hard. Hard. Front lever, dude. Oh. Oh, dang it. I could have showed you. Oh, let me find someone to raid really quick. There's no one like... Maybe Chainbrain. Chainbrain is cool. I feel like he interacts with the chat pretty good, and so... this is my newest reel, actually, this song. Finally get some pull-ups together. Hey, let's go, dude. Let's freaking go. And he's Canadian. Man, I love Canadians. They're my favorite. Just raid Cole. Is he? He's not even live. He's not even live, dude. All right, dude. So I'll be back on Saturday. Saturday is Community Jams Day. And we check out what the community has been up to. And if you want to submit, you can submit. You have probably till tonight, midnight. Right now, it is 4 p.m. my time. I have to see where the submissions are. I try not to go over 20, but we'll see what happens. But, dudes, so grateful that you guys came and chilled with me. Again, Cole, thanks for the raid. Appreciate you a ton. If you haven't followed yet, make sure you follow. Make sure you like. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you follow the gram. Check out the Patreon. There's a ton of stuff in there. I have a lot of mixed walkthroughs in there. But, dudes, I'll be back. We'll be back on Saturday. I love you guys so much, man. See you soon, okay? Have a good one!